Hi guys, how are you? So guys, I have a guest here. Again, welcome to my channel. This is Olayinka Aremu, your nurse coach Ola. So, in this channel, what we talk about is different things relating to relocation, nursing, mentorship, healthcare related information. So today, I have a guest. Okay, long awaited time. I've been waiting a long time to do this actually, and I'm going to be talking about bringing your family to Ireland. Okay, this is my mom. Mom, introduce yourself.
I'm Chief Mr. Bisemeju, the mother of Olayinka Aremu.
Yes, that's my mom, the mother of Olayinka Aremu. So that's my mom. Like I said, today we're going to start talking about bringing your family to Ireland. So she came here to visit. She's there visiting, and this is her second time actually visiting in the last 3 years. Okay, so I've been asked so many questions about how did you bring your mom? How did it happen? What did you do? Why so fast? And things like that. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some information about bringing your family to Ireland. Okay, either for visiting or for permanent, whichever way. Again, if you're just joining for the first time, don't forget subscribe, click on the notification button and share this video. Please make a comment. Let me hear from you. Do you have a family in Ireland? Do you have a family if you're living in Ireland, do you have a family in Ireland? How long? Any challenges, so to say. All right, be right back.
I'm feeling lucky today. I'm done with doubt and breaking.
Welcome back. All right, so we're talking about bringing your family to Ireland. I want to share with you, there are so many ways you can bring your family to Ireland, and my mom is going to be telling you our experience as well, coming to Ireland. But first of all, there are different joining options if you want to join your family in Ireland or if you want to invite your family. If you are an Irish national, maybe your family is an Irish national and you wish to come to Ireland to reside for more than 3 months with a family member who is an Irish citizen, you can apply for a long stay joint family visa. That's if your family is an Irish national, that means they are Irish citizens. And the other category is for EEA or switch nationals. So for people that are EU citizens and you have a family in Ireland, you want to come to Ireland for more than 3 months as a family member of an EU citizen, then you can apply for what they call the residence card, or a family member of a union citizen. So that's also referred to as what they call the EU Treaty Rights Application. Now, the other category is a UK national. So if your family member is a UK national and you wish to come to Ireland to reside with a UK national family member, you will need to apply, depending on your nationality now, through a pre-clearance or visa scheme. Now, I'll share the link for details about each of these categories. Now, the other one that I really want to focus on today is for non-EEA or non-switch national. That means you are not from EU countries, you are not from UK countries or whatsoever. So these are the category. This is the category I'm going to be focusing on today. If you wish to come to Ireland to reside for more than 3 months with a family member who is a non-EEA or non-switch national who is lawfully resident in Ireland, you can apply for a long stay family visa. Okay, a long stay family visa. How do you go about this? So stay tuned here. I'm going to come back and share the details with you. All right, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to be focusing on, the joint family visa for a non-EEA category. Now, first of all, if you wish to come to Ireland for longer than 3 months, or if you wish to bring your family to Ireland for longer than 3 months with your Irish family member, like I said, you don't require a visa. So let me reiterate that again. If you wish to come to reside for longer than 3 months with your Irish family member, then you must, if you are a visa required national, be granted a long stay joint family visa in order to travel to Ireland. But for non-visa required nationals, they do not need any pre-clearance. So now let's focus on non-EEA, like people from African country, from other countries that are not European or UK or Ireland. So what do you need? There are so many things you need. First of all, you need to see the person bringing you in, or you as the sponsor. Who are you eligible? Who is eligible to be a sponsor for the purpose of this family reunification? That's what they call it. Who may be sponsored and what are the eligibilities? So I'm going to be sharing that as well. How long do you have to wait, for the visa? What a person who is granted a joint family visa may do in Ireland. So if they come in under a family visa, what can they do? How dependency is measured when this is referred to. So some of the things I'm going to be going through with you as well. Now, generally, you do the online application. Usually, so if you go to the irishimmigration.ie, you can get the Irish visa online application, and to fill the categories are there. Now, there's something that is very common. You need to be sure that you're not making any mistake. You're not putting any false information, okay? So how long will this take? The processing, the applications are processed in, date order, so to say. So the earlier, the better for you. Now, some of the supporting documents that you may need, I'm going to be sharing this when you are applying. Of course, the details of the sponsor, full name, postal address of the sponsors, where they work will be very important. If they can get a work certificate, an introduction letter from where they work, very important. So this was one thing I did as well. Okay, and like I said, supporting documents, your current passport is important. 2 colored passport size photograph, a signed letter of application. So you need to write a letter of application stating the reason for coming to Ireland, who are you coming to meet, how long do you want to stay. So providing details of the family member in Ireland who is sponsoring your application. Is it your daughter? So like when I wrote for my mom, I had to write on her behalf, so I'm my daughter, and she's coming here to visit, or she's coming here to stay with the grandkids for a while. You have to put a reason, outline the reasons for coming. Also give details of any other family members who are currently in Ireland. So they may ask you, do you have any other family member in Ireland or in the UK or so? That is the requirement for the person coming. Now, for the sponsor, like I said, to sponsor somebody, you need to prove that you are resident in Ireland. So, like maybe your GNIB card or the IRP card, that's what they call it now. Your proof of work, bank statements, proof of address as well will be very, very needed. For a sponsor who is an Irish citizen and you reside in a country other than Ireland, so you need to provide clear evidence, like your passport showing the residency in the country. Now, if it's a spouse, if not just maybe older person, maybe your husband or your wife, you need to show evidence of claimed relationship. It's very important. So this responsibility is to show, you need to show proof of genuine relationship, because they're going to test, they're going to investigate actually. So for spouse or for civil partner, you need your marriage certificate, of course. You need proof to show that you have a relationship, face-to-face meeting if possible. Some people used to say, what about emails or WhatsApp messages? Anyone, you can print this out, generate this, print it out and attach to your application. If it's for children, maybe for children under 18 years and unmarried, of course, you need their birth certificates. You need if the child, in case of a child from a previous marriage or relationship where either of the parents has a custody, so you need like a sworn affidavit by the other parents that says that okay, you can take the child. Now the other thing that is needed is finances. They want to look at your detailed statement of a bank account to see how much you have, if you have a sustained savings or sustained income over the last 6 months period. So that's something you need to consider as well. And also a detailed statement of the sponsor's account. So your own account as a person coming in, and then of the sponsor. Its bank statement is needed over the last 6 months. Now, for sponsors who is resident in Ireland, you may also want to show evidence of revenue, contributions, like your tax clearance certificate if you have one. You can get that from revenue.ie as well. So you have to attach your tax clearance. They want to see your pay slips, over 3 months or so. So to know if you are eligible for the family relocation of not EEA, you can check that policy document. I'm going to put the link to know which category. So there's category A, there's category B. Category A are for those that have opportunity for immediate family reunification, and we have the category 3 that you have to wait until 12 months to residence in Ireland before you can apply for your family. So now the other thing is, if you are an employment permit holder, so as an employment permit holder, you need a copy of your contract of employment. So the employment has to state that you can work more than a year, so it has to be minimum of 1 year contract. You also need evidence of dependency to show that this person coming to visit you is dependent on you. Maybe some clear documentary evidence that you have been sending money to this person, amount, frequency, duration of the financial support. So for instance, if I'm sending money to my mom in Nigeria, in my bank statement I have to put it like for my mom, okay, or any other source of income that you may have. They want to show that this person coming will not be a burden on the Irish healthcare system or public fund. Now, the other thing that's very important that people take for granted is medical or travel insurance. I tell you this because it has actually helped us. My mom has been here for a couple of times, and most of the time, she had to go for medical checkups. So we have insurance as the backup sometimes. So evidence of medical or travel insurance does not need to be provided with your application, but the visa officer may request for it, and for your own good or for the good of the person coming, it's very important that you should have it. So if your visa is approved, you definitely might need to provide a copy of your medical or travel insurance. You can get this one from from the country where you're living. You can get it from the country where they're living to apply for it. Now, if there have been any previous visa refusal you need to also state that in your application. It's very important. I've talked about children. You need letter of consent from parents if either of the parents, maybe one parent is abroad, the other one is here. So that's about that. I'm going to pause a little while and ask my mom, just to tell us about her experience coming over here to Ireland in the brief. My mom speaks English, but maybe slowly, and we just listen to her. So, Mom, tell us, what does it feel like coming to Ireland?
I feel good coming to this place. This is Ireland.
Okay.
We live in Enfield.
So she's telling we live in Enfield. Okay. How long did you take for your visa for your application? Where did you apply? How long did it take before you got your visa?
It took like 3 months. 3 months.
So it's about 3 months, and the application office was Nigeria, so yes. Nigeria embassy in Lagos. Lagos. So it took about 3 months. And when did you got your visa? Were you excited?
Greatly.
Greatly. She was really excited. Okay, now the journey down here, how was it with the flights, the plane, and everything?
It's not very bad, because I came through Cairo down to Dublin.
Okay.
2 days.
It was 2 days. So she had a layover in Cairo.
Cairo.
And you were lodged in a hotel.
Hotel.
So another thing is that we had to book an assistant for her. So this is an advice: if you have an older person coming over, try to make sure that you book as part of your visa. If you are getting the flight and all that, book an assistant with them so they can help them out with their transfers and so on. My mom is 70, and with their mobility can be slow, so that they don't, they can catch up with the flight change and all that. So it's an advice: get them an assistant, and make this very clear, even when they are checking in and all that.
That is what I did.
Yeah. So she's been in Ireland for how long now?
3 months.
3 months now. Can you tell us, how is the weather?
This is a winter period, and the weather is very harsh.
It's very cold.
It's very cold.
You can see she's inside and the heater is on, but she's still wearing this. She's very cold. So, but
I do attend the hospital regularly.
Okay, we are going to come to that. Okay, so talking about the weather, it's very cold season now. Again, you might need to check how to keep your loved one, your older person, when they travel, warm, because they cannot tolerate cold, especially if they are not used to it. So my advice, again, I've learned for this. The first time she came was actually summer. So, but this time I think we had a bit of delay with applying, and she just wanted to come. So it's winter, unfortunately, and she'll be going back soon. All right, because of the cold, she can't bear it any longer. She wants to go back. Anyway, so it's been a very interesting period. All right, now she's been here because we have a lot of hospital visits, just medical checkup. Like, we're just trying to make sure that everything is fine. So that's another thing we have to do. It's out of pocket payment, especially for people that if you don't have a PPS, account, you don't have a medical card, of course you have to pay out of pocket. But the other thing that somebody suggested to me, that we can actually get them some medical insurance even here in Ireland, and you as the sponsor can be paying that gradually to cover for the cost of their medical health when they are here, so they don't depend on public fund. Okay, so that's about that. What other thing do you want to talk about? Bringing your family to Ireland.
Medical situation here is very superb. They attend to you regularly and very good.
Exactly.
And they are super
health, yes. Super health check, super health professionals, and all that. So the service, the quality of the service are excellent.
Very excellent.
Yeah, she loved it. Sometimes when we go to visit, she doesn't want to come home.
It's a fact too.
He doesn't want
We
to
can't
come
compare it to what we are experiencing in Nigeria.
at all.
Super.
All right, so that's about that. Again, like I said, I'm going to be sharing links of how if you want to bring your family to Ireland. All right, guys, so thank you so much. Till we meet some other time. If you have any question about how you can bring your family to Ireland, you can drop in your comments. Say something. If you have a family, what other lessons, what other things can we learn from? Should we prepare for if you are bringing a family to Ireland? Thank you so much. Till we meet some other time, don't forget to subscribe. Mommy, tell them to subscricribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Very necessary. Subscribe.
I see what I matter, wololo. It's kind of blessings when you give me bojobo. Your goodness and your mercy, and me the follow go. What about the favor? So as I come to shout aleo, if no be you tell me where I forget. It's kind of love.
Fucking Robitussin. I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now. Yeah, can't do Percocets in my